Welcome back. I'm so glad you could join me. Today we are going to read one of my favorite books. It's called Giraffes Can't Dance. This book is one of my favorite books because it talks about growth mindset. There are two different types of mindset. There's growth mindset and fixed mindset. Growth mindset focuses on when you don't know something yet. That means, I don't know how to ski yet, but if I keep practicing in the future, I will be able to ski. I know that I can learn how to, so even if I don't know how to do something now, it means I can still learn how to do it in the future. So, for example, if you do not know how to ride your bike yet, or if you know how to ride a bike, but you have training wheels, or you want to be able to ride it faster, growth mindset is when you think about it and you say, I don't know how to ride a bike yet. That means you know that if you practice, in the future, you will be able to ride a bike. The other type of mindset is fixed mindset. Fixed mindset is when you think you can't do something. You were either born with the ability to do it or you just can't do it. So if I think about drawing, I could say, I'm not that good of artist. I just wasn't born with skills to be able to draw, so I can't do it. That's fixed mindset. If you use the example of riding a bike, if you said, I can't ride a bike, I'm never going to be able to learn how to ride a bike. That's just me. I can't ride a bike. So it's important for us to learn about both of these types of mindsets because sometimes we're stuck in a fixed mindset. We think, I can't do this. I'm never going to be able to do this. And that's not a good place to be, and it's definitely not a good place to stay because we know that if we work really hard, we'll be able to do something. If you're stuck in a place where you think you're never going to be able to do it, then why try? If I said, I'm never going to be able to draw, why would I practice? I'm not going to be able to draw, so why would I practice? So it's really important for us to learn about growth mindset so we can understand it and we know that we can learn things and be able to do it in the future. So I know a lot of us are practicing reading. We are working on reading. If we were stuck in a fixed mindset and we said, I'm in kindergarten and I don't know how to read. I'm never going to be able to read. Wow. Think about how that would make you feel if you thought you would never be able to do that. That would make me pretty upset. Can you show me on your face how you would feel? Yeah, I would feel really upset if I thought I was never going to be able to read. But if we use a growth mindset to think about it, we would say, I can't read yet, but I know if I practice my letter sounds, if I practice sight words, if I even practicing writing is going to help me read. And the more I practice reading, the better I'm going to get at reading. So instead of thinking, I shouldn't try because I'm never going to be able to learn, you think, I should practice more. I should practice every day so I can be the best reader that I can possibly be. Back to the story. This story is all about growth mindset. I could talk about growth mindset forever because it is so important, but this story is going to teach us a little bit about growth mindset. This story is called Giraffes Can't Dance. It's by Gilles Andrade and Guy Parker Reese. So I am going to look at the front of my book. And I'm going to look at the illustration and see what is on the book. Tell me what you see on the front cover of this book. Okay, I see a giraffe. I see some stars, what looks like the moon and the sky. I see, this looks like grass and some trees and maybe mountains in the back and a monkey. What does the giraffe look like it's doing? Yeah, maybe like a backflip or something. But now let me read the title again. Giraffes can't dance. Dance. Could this giraffe maybe be dancing or trying to? So after I read the title and looked at the front cover of this book, I think this book is going to be about giraffes dancing. So it says they can't dance, so I'm thinking that maybe this giraffe is not going to be able to dance. Give me a thumbs up if you have the same prediction. You think that this book is going to be about a giraffe who cannot dance. Thumbs up if you agree, thumbs down if you disagree. Okay, let's read to find out if our prediction is correct. Ooh, I had to share this page with you. I see lots of different funky looking dance moves. Giraffes can't dance. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. So this page is introducing this character. This character's name is Gerald. What is Gerald? Yeah, he's a giraffe. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees. Right here, he's eating leaves off of this tree. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Oh no, he's trying to run and then he falls down. Now every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. Wow. Give me a thumbs up if you'd like to attend the jungle dance. Give me a thumbs up if you wouldn't want to go to the jungle dance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. Show me on your face how Gerald is feeling. Why do you think Gerald is feeling like that? It says Gerald is feeling sad because he's not good at dancing. So imagine showing up to a party where all of these people are dancing. All of these animals are dancing, and you can't dance. The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. All these animals are doing their dances. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. The lions saw Gerald coming, and they began to roar. Look at the lions' faces. What do they look like they're doing? Do you think they're roaring in like a scary way to try and scare someone away? Or do you think it means roar? Because they're lions, but they're laughing. The lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. It looks like they're pointing and laughing. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald, the animals all sneered. Giraffes can't dance, you silly boy. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird. Wow. Take a second and just think about how Gerald must be feeling. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald, the animals all sneered. Giraffes can't dance, you silly boy. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird. Wow. Gerald just walked up to the dance floor to try to dance. Before he even started dancing, all of these animals started laughing and making fun of him, telling him he couldn't dance and that he's weird. Show me on your face how Gerald must be feeling. I don't even know if I can make my face look sad enough. I would feel so sad if everyone was making fun of me when I tried to join in. Let's see what happens. Hopefully it gets happier. Gerald simply froze up. Can you freeze? He was rooted at the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. A clot is a foolish or clumsy person. Clumsy means you try and do something and you're not good at it. So maybe you fall over. So like at the beginning of the story when it was showing when he tried to run and dance, he just kind of fell. So he crept off the dance floor and started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. Why does Gerald feel alone? All the other animals are dancing at the jungle dance. And what is Gerald doing? He's walking home alone because they said he couldn't dance. Then he found a little clearing, and he looked up at the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed a cricket, who'd seen Gerald earlier on, but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. Have you ever been outside, maybe closed your eyes, and just listened to the music of nature? So it's saying listen to the grass and the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So when you can just hear the wind blowing through the trees, maybe the leaves are rustling. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. So all the sounds around you could be music if you really want them to be. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hoofs had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying. Gently sway your neck. And his tail was swishing round. What do you think Gerald is starting to do? Let's see if your prediction is correct. He threw his legs out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Let's see. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I'm dancing. Yes, I'm dancing. I'm dancing, Gerald cried. What else do we see? I see some other animals in the background. If you were not able to dance before and then you danced for the first time, show me what your face would look like. How would you feel? I would feel so excited if I couldn't do something and then for the first time I was able to do it. Wow, I would feel so amazing. That reminds me of when I'm working with you guys and we're practicing writing or reading, and sometimes you had to practice really hard and you couldn't do it at the end of the year. But then you're able to do it and you get so excited and feel so good. Oh, I love that moment. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. So they're like, wow, he's dancing. That's amazing. So entranced, you can't look away. You're just staring because you think something is so amazing. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen." Whoa! Now all the animals are saying he's the best dancer. Look at him boogieing. How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find music that we love." Okay, that is the end of this story. So I want you to think about at the beginning of the story. Was Gerald able to dance at the beginning of the story? Where's the jungle? Some of his friends and other people, other animals even told him that he couldn't dance and made fun of him. But did he give up or did he keep trying? And then at the end of the story, what was he able to do? So I love this story. It's one of my favorite stories because it teaches us if we do not give up, if we keep going and keep practicing, even something that seems really difficult, we will be able to do. And we also do not want to listen to people or animals that tell us we can't do something. We want to surround ourselves with people that tell us you can do it. So the cricket in this story told Gerald, "You can do it. I believe in you. I know you can do it. You just might need to listen to a different music, different song." So even though the whole jungle full of animals said Gerald couldn't dance, it only took one little cricket to believe in Gerald and tell him that he could dance. And he kept practicing and he was able to dance. So I want you to think about something that you can't do yet. That means it's something that right now you're not able to do, but you know that if you keep practicing, you'll be able to do it. All right. Thank you so much for listening to that story, and I cannot wait for our next read aloud. Bye.